On top of being one of the most popular cognitive ability tests in the UK, the CAT4 has become widely used as an admission tool into prestigious schools worldwide. If you want to maximize your performance on the test, then this video is for you. Hi, I'm Asif from TestPrep-Online, and in this video I'm going to break down everything you need to know about the CAT4 and how to prepare for your test day. Let's get started. The CAT4 is a multiple-choice test designed primarily to measure reasoning skills while demanding only basic reading and math skills. There are 4 batteries on the test: verbal, quantitative, nonverbal, and spatial, and each one is divided into 2 sections. The CAT4 has 10 levels, each aimed at a different age group. This video will focus on levels A to G, which share the same test format, each level presenting more challenging questions than the previous one. Let's dive into each of the test sections. The first section is the figure classification section, which contains 24 questions to be completed in 10 minutes. These questions involve recognizing connections between shapes. Here is an example of a figure classification question. Which of the 5 answer choices shares a common characteristic with the 3 figures on top? Next is the figure matrices section, consisting of 24 questions with a time limit of 10 minutes. For these questions, you need to find the rule common to the first 1 or 2 rows or columns and apply it to the last row or column to find the missing figure. This is a figure matrix sample question. Which answer choice completes the matrix? The verbal classification section measures the ability to recognize relationships between words. This section has 24 questions to be completed in 8 minutes. This is an example of a verbal classification question. Which of the 5 answer choices can be grouped together with the 3 words on top? Here's a hint. Think of their appearance. Next up is the verbal analogies section, which contains 24 questions and 8 minutes to answer them. This section assesses your ability to relate different ideas to one another. The best way to solve verbal analogy questions is to form a sentence that describes the relationship between the first 2 words. Then, find the word that can form a similar sentence with the last word. You may need to adjust your sentence based on what you find. You can stop the video and try it yourself. In the number analogies section, each question has 3 pairs of numbers that share a mathematical relationship. The third pair is missing a number that you must find in the answer choices. This section has 18 questions to be completed in 10 minutes. Here is a number analogy question. What is the missing number in the third pair? The next section is number series, consisting of 18 questions with 8 minutes to complete. This section requires you to recognize a mathematical pattern in a series of numbers. Here is an example of a number series question. Can you find the next number? Now let's move on to the spatial ability sections. In the figure analysis section, you must determine what an unfolded paper would look like if holes were punched into it while folded. This section gives 9 minutes to answer 18 questions. Here is a sample question. Can you figure out which of these options is how this paper would appear when unfolded? If you're confused, drawing the problem on a square sheet of paper can be helpful. The last section is figure recognition, with 18 questions and a time limit of 9 minutes. In these questions, you must choose the answer choice that contains within it the shape presented above. Look at this question. Can you spot which choice contains all the lines in the exact same configuration? Pause the video and give it a try. Did you get it right? That's all the sections. Here is a chart summarizing the structure of the CAT4 exam. The unique format and strict time limitations make the CAT4 a challenging test. Practicing questions that mimic the ones on the real test can increase your comfortability with the questions, help you gain confidence, and improve your test score. We welcome you to check our CAT4 preparation packs on TestPrep-Online. Our packs include a comprehensive study guide, full test simulations, quizzes, detailed explanations, and exclusive solving tips. I hope you find this video useful. Please comment if you have any questions or if you want to contribute anything to your fellow applicants taking the test. Good luck with your upcoming CAT4 exam!